Crystal from Victoria's Pet Nutrition and Victoria's Pet TV, and today is Friday, April 4th, and happy Friday to everybody. I hope you all have a good Easter weekend coming up here. And today we're going to talk about preparing raw food. Raw is something that we decided when our English Bulldogs were puppies that we were going to feed them from early on. After looking at the research that dogs live on average about 3 years longer when feeding raw, and English Bulldogs have a short life expectancy and a lot of health issues to begin with, we thought it would be a great idea to start them on from puppy. So we have Fergie here, who is our assistant. She assists me every day in making her food and makes sure that I don't drop anything or nothing goes to waste. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing we start with is Bravo patties, and they are 8-ounce patties that are measured out so that it makes feeding raw very convenient. Bravo does a complete and non-complete diets. Complete means they have everything in there, vitamins, minerals, everything. You can put the patty in the bowl and just feed it to your dog, and it's very convenient. We do the non-complete because our Bulldogs have a lot of allergies, and it makes it easier for us to determine what they're allergic to if we separate out all of the things we're giving them, and we can give them one at a time to figure out what they're allergic to. So we're going to go ahead and put these in the bowl. The next thing we add for them to give them some extra vitamins and minerals is a sweet potato. And these are a pre-cooked sweet potato. I bake them in the oven, and then they each get a half of a sweet potato, and we feed them twice a day. So we'll do this in the morning and at night. And feeding raw sometimes can feel like a daunting task, but it really truly is easy, and once you get a system down, it's really great for your dog and the best way to feed them. I don't know if you've seen the episode from yesterday, but my husband TJ was talking about the benefits of raw and what it all can do for your dog. So if you haven't seen that episode, go ahead and check that out. So we have our sweet potatoes in, and then the rest of the stuff we have here, we have some that are for dogs, and then the rest of these are for humans. When we get done making the dog food, we make our smoothies in the morning, so we have those out as well. So I'm just going to wash my hands here. A lot of people's fears with feeding raw is that they'll get salmonella or E. coli, things like that, and as long as you're handling it like you would human raw food, and you're washing your hands after, and keeping your area clean, you don't have to worry about that with raw. The next thing we put in is ocean kelp, again for the vitamins and minerals. Now, not all of these supplements every dog is going to need, but we just have figured out which ones our girls do the best on and need to help make their diet complete. So we get a scoop of kelp in there. We use fish oil. Fish oil helps with keeping joints nice and lubricated. It helps with inflammation in the body. It helps with their skin and coat, so there's lots of benefits of fish oil. Fergie right now has a little bit going on with her bladder, so we give her a little bit of Tinkle Tonic to help her with that, and that will help prevent the need for antibiotics for bladder infection. We have our probiotics, and these are an 11-strain probiotic that we've had formulated especially for Victoria's, and they are human and pet probiotics. So obviously the pets get a little bit less than the human dose, but they're very, very good probiotic. They're refrigerated live strain probiotics, so it's good to give them that. It keeps their intestinal flora going. The next thing we have is Orthoflex. Fergie has a little bit of arthritis in her legs and knees, so we give her 2 scoops of Orthoflex, which is the dosing for a 50-pound dog, and that really helps with the inflammation from that arthritis. The last thing we have is our flea and tick. This is one of our newer products from Earth Animal, and it is a internal powder that you give your pets for flea and tick, and what it does is it helps so that the fleas, ticks, mosquitoes, any kind of bugs do not want to be by your animal. And what they're drawn to is the CO2 that your pet emits. So it's carbon dioxide when they're breathing and just out of their skin. And this creates a smell that not humans can detect, but the bugs can detect, that makes it so they do not want to land on your pet. So that's pretty much, oh, coconut oil. We do coconut oil as well. Coconut oil is anti-inflammatory, helps with skin and coat as well. So we give them each a scoop of coconut oil. So, and then the final thing we add to our food is our Kangen water. And we give the girls 8.5 pH water, so it helps to hydrate them. It helps preventing any kind of yeast issues that they would have going on. It helps with any kind of bladder or kidney issues. So the alkaline water has a lot of benefits. And there's an episode on alkaline water that will be out soon, and we'll talk about all the benefits of alkaline water for pets and humans. So the last step is just mixing it up. We mix it into kind of like a paste for the girls. They seem to eat it better. You could just leave it whole like this and give it to them if your dog likes it that way. Raw diets are great for cats too. We have a new one that just came in called Rad Cat, and we have some samples that you can try it out with your pet if you would like. And again, feeding raw is the best thing you can feed your dog. And cats. It's the most like nature, and it can help expand their life expectancy. So I'm just going to mix these up and feed the girls, and most animals love it. Thank you very much.